Episode 10 of Shogun, the mini-series finale titled A Dream of a Dream, picks up with an interesting kind of way they started the show. We see an old man laying in bed, and we find out that the old man, later on, so many years later, is Blackthorn. And we see his grandsons talking about and looking at the sword that evidently he was given by Toranaga-san. Now, through the episodes, he's coming in and out of certain consciousness states. A dream of a dream. Did this all happen? Did he dream it? Is he thinking back to actually what happened? We find out the true nature of everything that happened in this entire series, all through the 10 episodes, what was involved, what was not involved, and how Toranaga-san was always one step ahead of every single character, and he was just the smartest person ever. So basically we see that Toranaga-san is the one that planned everything from the start, basically also telling Lady Mariko to go to Osaka and do certain things for him. But I'm pretty sure he didn't anticipate her death. Yes, Lady Mariko did die, and everyone is feeling that loss, especially through the different characters, especially Yabushigi, who kind of is the one that kind of caused her death in a way, because he wanted to, be good for Yoshido. And now even that, with the Council of Regents and Lady Ochiba trying to figure out everything, it's just an interesting tactic. All the while we see Blackthorn trying to figure out what he can do, because his ship is now burned, and basically Toranaga-san has to find out who burned the ship. The truth comes out when Toranaga-san is talking to Yabushigi and basically says, I'm the one that did all this and burned the ship because I used my mole or my samurai. We find out who the actual samurai is for Toranaga-san and who's been working for him. And it's just a whole aspect of what's going on. And basically Toranaga-san explains every single detail and aspect to Yabushigi, from the start of Lady Mariko, Lady Ochiba, Yoshido, and having the army and the war that's going to happen, and Crimson Sky, if that happened or if it didn't happen. It's just a whole aspect of how this character manipulated, outsmarted everyone from the get-go. And people thought he didn't really pay attention. And, but no, he was paying attention through the entire time. This as a whole was a really, really good miniseries. Love the way it ended. This was a very heavy-based Toranaga-san episode, which is really, really good. Hiroyuki Sanada was phenomenal in this role. He also served as executive producer as well, and seeing him do the front of the camera work with his acting is tremendous. All of his scenes were in Japanese, and then you can tell that some aspects also, if you watch the behind the scenes of this on certain online channels, or read certain things about the articles, and how he, once his scene was done, he was right back to behind the scenes of working with everybody in each scene. Not only that, Cosmo Jarvis as John Blackthorn was really, really good. Annoying at times, but he got through it, and in this episode he really showed his craft and how much of an acting range he has. Anna Sawai as Lady Mariko was phenomenal. This is her breakout role. She's been in other things as well as movies and television, but with Shogun she really, really shined. Tadanobu Asano as Yabushigi was fantastic. I mean, him having a secondary supporting role was really, really good. The interesting thing is that Hiroyuki Sanada and Tadanobu Asano both are in Mortal Kombat, the new version reboot, where Hiroyuki Sanada plays Scorpion and Tadanobu Asano plays Raiden. So that's kind of an interesting mix there, which is really, really good. And seeing these two iconic Japanese actors share the screen together on a television miniseries of this magnitude, being that this is the best TV show of 2024, period. I don't think any other show can top this. Is really, really good. The other supporting characters were really done well. I love the mix of the translation of Japanese to English, English to Japanese was really, really good. And I feel like it was really, really to the point of them actually translating it word for word, because you have some translation where you're watching it, doesn't quite match up, it doesn't work with what they're saying and whatnot. But for people who can't stand subtitles, Get over it. Watch it. This is a great show. This is a fun, phenomenal show. I would say this is better than the 1980 miniseries that starred Richard Chamberlain, because that one was good. It had its moments, but that also had Toshiro Mifune, which him playing Toranaga-san was really good back in the day, and now Hiroyuki Sanada taking over the role, absolutely amazing. The 1975 novel by James Clavell was absolutely interesting as well. There's so much more story you can do, but for what this miniseries did, great. Will it get a second season? I don't know. Do I want to see a second season? Maybe. The writing in this was good. The setting was good. The design was good. The costume, everything was good. There were some minor CGI details that were like, oh, that's CGI. You can see that green screen, blue screen. But other than that, it was really, really good. I would have loved to have seen Hiroyuki Sanada go behind the camera and actually direct one of these episodes. That would have been really, really cool to see, just to see how he would use his craft. And I mean, this is phenomenal. This is great. If you haven't seen this show, check it out. If you haven't read the book, read the book. If you haven't seen the 1980 miniseries, the original, check it out. That's a little bit more. I did see that way back when, but this was more acting. This was more drama, action. This was more fun. And it's very rare that a historical drama miniseries like this can actually grab your attention and hold you for 10 episodes. And it's really, really great, really, really fun. Word of mouth will get this show going and more people will watch it. And for what FX did, kudos to them, because when I first heard that this show was coming out, I was blown away. Plus, with seeing Hiroyuki Sanada in a starring role in a miniseries, very rare, because he always does movies, and very rarely he does American television, but he always does Japanese television. And then Tadanobu Asano, along with Anna Sawai, Cosmo Jarvis. Be on the lookout. This show will win a lot of awards during award season time for the television awards. I can see it winning Best Drama, Hiroyuki Sanada picking up a few awards for his acting, maybe even Anna Sawai winning Best Supporting Actress, or even Tadanobu Asano winning Best Supporting Actor. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, and if it doesn't win, I'll be very, very surprised. It'll be a big, big snub, because a show like this needs to be recognized for more Japanese, more even Korean shows to come into the mainstream of American culture and television miniseries to be the best that it can be. And this was the best it can be, and it showed for the 10 episodes that was on. Phenomenal from start to finish, great writing, absolutely had a blast watching this. For me, Shogun gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the entire miniseries of Shogun. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the comparison with the 1975 novel by James Clavell? Did you like this more than the 1980 miniseries starring Richard Chamberlain and Toshiro Mifune? Or did you like that better? And who was your favorite character in this version? Who's your least favorite character? And do you think that more could have been done? And do you want to see a second season? Or do you think that this is it and this should be it, that we ended on a good note? Let me know in the comment section below about all of the questions I just asked. And be sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for new review videos on my channel. And I want to thank you all for tuning into my episodic weekly review of Shogun, the 2024 miniseries. I'm Mr. Filmstock, and thank you so much for tuning in.